All right, rundown live from the scene of the mini golf tournament. We're filming this before. A lot of pressure on Hank. There's been rumors this is going to be like a 9-hour round, that we're not going to be back in time for radio at the bar. We shall see. A lot of pressure. He's drinking the C4 Energy. This is what fuels Barstool on the energy side. Coffee out, C4 Energy in. It's got a little pop. I heard Hank talking. You feel like you could run through a wall with this thing. So go to c4energy.com. Did I get that right? Austin, c4energy.com, right?
Natural flavors, no artificial colors or dyes, and contains 0 calories, sugars, or carbs.
And you can get it at Amazon. You can get it at Walmart, C4 Energy. So this thing, I mean, it's 0 sugar. Look at the thing right there. It's got carcinogen, better power. It's got everything. I mean, a lot of that I don't always get, but 0 sugar, 200 mgs of caffeine right to the brain. Right to the brain. All right, so let's get into it. We will start. I don't know if you guys saw this story. The Florida Panthers are opening an investigation into a Tampa Bay Lightning fan who dummied the mascot. So have you seen the video? It's basically he puts like a hockey sweater. What was that? Oh, yeah. He puts a hockey sweater. Oh, now I saw they're opening the investigation, and I'm like, all right, this is gonna be brutal. It wasn't. The fan just sweatered him like I did to Big Cat back in the day when we did the Chicago Bruins thing. Didn't throw a punch, just had him sweatered, but they are opening an investigation. Thoughts?
Yeah, I think mascots should be untouchable. I mean, look what these guys go through. They wear these suits. They're probably getting paid minimum wage. These guys shouldn't be touched. I hope the guy gets fined.
This is hockey.
Big time.
It's hockey.
That. You know what?
I don't like that.
You had a little, I don't know how to equate, but I feel like that's an autograph hunter like vibe thing, like the autograph hunters, the mascots kind of like stick together a little bit.
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
No, I think that's hockey. If you're playing hockey or a hockey mascot, you should be expecting to get sweatered at any time.
Right.
I don't agree.
Well, let me ask you this. There's that old, sticking with Tampa, this is one of my favorite videos of all time. The Bruins are playing Tampa, and Thunderbug silly stringed a Boston Bruin fan.
The mascot did to the person,
and then the Bruin fan wailed on him. Is that legal if you get silly? If the mascot comes up and starts messing with you, you can't fight back?
You could fight back. I'd say.
All right. Second story, LeBron broke the all-time scoring record last night. I was asleep. That's how big of an event I thought this was. Now, I am not going to be Davey Haterade. It is obviously a gigantic accomplishment, but you know it's coming. So, like, all right. And then I caught up on all the details. I've said a couple things about this. Let's start with this. Where do you have him on your all-time NBA player list?
Top 3.
So Jordan,
I would go. LeBron, Kobe. So top 2, I guess. I'm a big Kobe guy.
I put him in the top 5. I think winning matters.
Yeah, 100%. Well,
he's won 3.5.
I have him at 6. He has won, but I would only say in my 6 that I did MJ 1, Russell 2, Bird 3. And if I watch some old highlights, people saying Bird was better than Magic. I think I did 4 Magic, 5 Kobe, 6 LeBron. You could argue 7 Tim Duncan. The thing about LeBron, he was only the alpha once, and that was with Cleveland. I don't consider
Dwayne Wade was.
Dwayne Wade was the absolute alpha of that team,
far.
and give him the ball. I don't count the Lakers. People say, but the Lakers in the bubble that
was the COVID year.
That doesn't count. So, yeah, and another thing about LeBron, he's the scoring record. And, again, people always say I'm a hater. Like, what uniform is he going to the Hall of Fame? The Heat?
Right. Probably have to, because that's where he won the most championships.
He doesn't. He is maybe the best player that when you think of his name, you don't think team. Jordan, Bulls, Bird, Celtics, Magic, Lakers.
It's a great point, Dave. It's a great point.
He was a mercenary. That's what I'll think. When you say LeBron James, I'm going to think mercenary, and he changed the game for the worse.
Now, what happens if the little Bronny, if he goes to a random team, does LeBron follow? LeBron could be on another team.
I think LeBron has already publicly said he doesn't care about anything except him and Bronny playing together.
Yeah.
And again, there's not a lot of guys. He's won games. He also leaves franchises in devastation, like 10-year drought.
Kyrie Irving type.
Kyrie Irving steals, everybody leaves it. So that is one thing. The post game.
Did you see Anthony Davis? That was my biggest takeaway.
Well,
Anthony Davis hates LeBron.
Well, Hank.
I didn't see that.
Oh, he was sitting down when it happened, and then which was fine because he was sitting down watching the scoreboard, which is understandable. He's resting. He's in the game. But then he scored, broke the record. Anthony Davis didn't even stand up.
Wow.
Well, I gotta say this as a competitor. I know this is how I would be. The game had 10 seconds left in the third quarter. The Lakers are not in the playoffs at this point. They lose the game.
Yep.
They lose the game. Now,
he didn't even play in the fourth quarter.
As a competitor, you take a 10-minute break. He didn't play in the fourth. I didn't even know that's even worse. As a competitor, when your playoff life, that just shows he is an I guy. He's a me guy. And when I think of him breaking the record, I'm going to think of him losing that game, not playing in the fourth quarter, taking a 10-minute break. Drake with that announcement in the game, like cracking jokes, saw him in a club in Miami. The league should be about when Larry Bird would lay on the sidelines because his back was broken just to get in for a minute. Larry Bird refused to take payment because he couldn't produce at the level he signed the contract. Do you think LeBron would do that? No. LeBron ruins franchises, takes money, and again, he's a great player. People say it's hate. I have him at 6. So don't say he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's not my most hateable player in the NBA. I give him credit for being the alpha in Cleveland, not in Miami. But the best ever, no. You think Jordan would do that?
Never. Kobe, never.
Do you think they would skip a fourth quarter with the playoffs in jeopardy?
They were bred different. Kobe didn't even give guys the ball if they didn't work hard in practice.
So whatever. It is what it is. That some people should say number one. The last topic, I guess, will be a little bit of a quick rundown. I don't know if you guys saw this. So the State of the Union was last night. I didn't watch it much. I'm still on like a little bit of a different time schedule. I did see highlights. Joe Biden kissed a guy on the lips.
I didn't see it.
Kamala's husband.
On the lips, like you kiss on the French on cheek.
Yeah.
This was hello, smack on the lips.
With the vice's husband.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
It's almost like they blacked out and forgot their own cat. No room. But who greets somebody on the lips?
That's terrible.
Terrible.
I don't know how this guy, have you ever seen the handshake video? Did you ever see that video?
Yeah, he walks the wrong way.
Walks the wrong way.
Well, it's weird because he's 100 years old. So he just shouldn't be. They're actually, how old is Biden, literally?
Got to be in his 70s, right?
90, 100? How old is he? 110?
I would say 73.
Mid-70s,
130?
Oh,
80?
Yeah, so, all right. Let's say something right off the bat, and I don't care, again, your politics. There has to be an 8. Like, he should not be allowed to rerun. At 80, you're basically, your brain is dead. Your brain is dead. That's when everyone got on me for Warren Buffett, when I'm like, I'm a better trader. In his prime, different story. He's 100. His brain is barely functioning.
You're out on Biden. There's no way Dave Portnoy's voting for Biden again. I hate to put you on the spot.
I've already discussed this. I don't know what the hell I would do because my earlier thing I said is I would not vote for Trump because I think he's intentionally divisive. I actually think Biden's kind of divisive. If those two ran again against each other, it's a sad, sad situation. They're both, to me, horrible candidates.
What about DeSantis?
He right now would probably get my vote, but I don't love him either in some of the things he does. But Biden, I would be maybe more inclined. We're getting political here, Jerry, in your caddy outfit. If Biden would just tell me who's running the show, who's tweeting for him?
There's got to be somebody.
Well, he tweets every 3 seconds as though it's him. No I know way. It's not. So just tell me. I know I'm not. Biden is basically dead. He's a shell. He is not making the decision. So tell me who I'm actually voting for, and then I can decide. I think that is pretty much it. Post-show, I will say I love being live with the app here in Arizona with the gambling. It is unfortunate that Big Cat, I've been so good in college basketball, and then he started giving me information. I was 2-9 last night.
That's
Everything
terrible.
went against me, so that killed me. I lost $200,000. And what I think I'm going to do here for this golf tournament, since no one ever thinks of this, the prize. We have no prize. We just think we're playing for pride, which I don't show up for pride.
No,
I have
agree.
enough pride. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't need mythical pride. I don't need mythical.
Golden putter for the champion.
Yeah,
That'd be really nice.
That would look nice in the new house.
And a free $15,000 wager, courtesy of me. So you will get a free bet.
that.
If you lose the bet, you get nothing. If you win, I'll give you 15 grand cash before
I'll
we
tell you what,
leave.
you don't lie when it comes to the free bets.
No.
I mean, I got a free $25,000
Cash.
Cash.
There's the former champion. He got the cash.
Current champion.
Current champion. Well, former current. Yeah. So I always pay. Lannister always
Maybe
pays
not
his
on
debts.
time, but you pay.
Maybe not on time.
But you pay.
The only way you won't get paid is if you start
Ask for it.
insinuating
Exactly.
that I'm not going to pay. I think Nadu maybe at one point was like, "Are you ever going to pay?" It's like, you will get paid.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of when. But Lannister or Portnoy always pays his debts.
How do you think you're going to perform today? Let's get some predictions. Let's get some old takes for when this comes
So-
out.
so
Because
we're-
when this comes out, it'll be over.
Yeah. So we were
Hopefully.
hopefully. We were talking about this a little bit earlier. I actually think I'm a pretty fucking good mini golfer. Now, I came off a disgusting effort, just a horrible effort. I didn't make the cut. I was terrible. I was not happy with the putter that we were forced to use. I've never played mini golf without a course-issued putter.
Yeah.
That's very different. I have been very good. Did you make the cut? Did you play?
I made the cut, but I didn't.
All right, so
I came top 5. I
So
came
we
5th.
played together, right? Before, weren't you in that first mini golf or no?
in Milton.
Yes,
Yeah,
and I
you were
won
very
easily.
Good. Yeah,
I
no, that was
won
bad.
by 30 strokes.
Yeah.
How
So-
many years ago was that?
Yeah, I'm
Like
getting
5
up
or
there in
6,
age.
yeah. You
might be getting
I
up.
am
That's
getting
what-
up
that's my
there in
point.
age. But I think that and this is no joke, if I was looking for value, if you could legally bet, I have to be the value because it's almost like a horse race where you see a lot of first, second, first, and then it's like 11th didn't get out of the gate, brush, traffic, equipment problems. Maybe you scratch that out. I go back on form. I think I'm right in the mix.
I think the pressure, I think the live, like everyone's talking about Dan Rappaport, but I don't think he's going to be able to handle the pressure of like a final round, the chirping, the thousands of people watching. Like you, Biz, Wit, Big Cat, like there's people that the pressure will not affect them.
Yeah.
So that I think is an advantage, which I would agree. Like if you make it into the second round,
Again,
Look
I'm
out.
curious to see what comes out of my bag today because if you told me I wasn't going to make the cut last time, I'd been like, you're absolutely insane because I fancied myself a pretty decent mini golfer. But listen, if the results aren't there today, I may have to reevaluate.
Well, there is some
some tricky
adversity,
holes.
right, for you today. There's some adversity. Treadmill.
Yeah, I this morning I did my walk. So I walk every day 3 miles, but not on a treadmill. So treadmill, you put the settings. I was flying, man. I mean, people were like, whoa, walking by.
240 cows.
Yeah, I was burning. I was turning and burning, and I think I blew a blood vessel in my thigh. I came back huge red, but I'm not going to use an excuse. But yeah, I was.
How'd you putt yesterday?
What's that?
You played golf yesterday.
Played golf.
Does that transfer though? Because it's a
No,
it's
I
real golf.
don't. I barely putted. I didn't. We actually played golf with a guy who's like a big swinging dick in Phoenix. He's like, I can get you like whatever you guys need at the Waste Management, dinner res, concert, you name it. He lives
Nice.
here. And I was like, oh, that's super nice. The man had a tattoo this big of a pirate dog on his shoulder.
Oh wow.
On
What
his
a legend.
bicep. Yeah.
That's sick.
So at first I'm like, oh, but yeah, no. So we play with him, Riggs, and my mother. And I'm playing again Friday in the Sandbaggers with Josh Richards. So
Nice.
him and I versus Biz. I figured I'd throw them a bone, get them some views. They're big in the 40-plus club, but, walk down the street, no 18, 19, 20. None of them know who those guys are. So I figured I'd help them out.
Stream's gonna go great. I can't wait.
Yeah. All right. That's the
That's the
rundown.
rundown.